And we are shifting our focus to some breaking news coming in at this point in time. ISRO completes its first deboosting operation. ISRO tweets that the lander module health is normal. The lander module has successfully gone through a deboosting operation that reduced its orbit to 113 kilometers into 157 kilometers. The second deboosting operation is scheduled for 28th August 2023 around 2 p.m. is what we're given to understand. Well, that is the big breaking news that we're getting you at this point in time, where the ISRO manages to complete its first deboosting operation. ISRO tweets saying that the lander module LM health is normal. The lander module has managed to successfully undergo a deboosting operation that reduced its orbit to 113 kilometers into 157 kilometers. The second deboosting operation is scheduled for 20th August 2023 around 2 in the morning Indian Standard Time. My colleague Dharani is joining me live right now to get us more details. Well, Dharani, take us through the celebrations at ISRO, or how are the people and the scientists at ISRO reacting? The Chandrayaan 3 has managed to cross two very important milestones, yesterday and today.
Yesterday, the separation of the Vikram lander and the propulsion module had happened, and today ISRO has told that there is a deboost that has successfully been performed on the Vikram lander. So this deboosting is done to reduce the speed of a Vikram lander as it approaches close to the surface of the moon. The soft landing is slated to take place in August 23, and before that, ISRO will reduce the speed of the Vikram lander. Step by step, this deboosting will happen. Step by step, and now the first deboosting has happened after the separation of the Vikram lander and the propulsion module. And after this also, this is going to continue. This is a continuing process. The speed of a Vikram lander will be reduced, slowly, one step after the other. And by the time the soft landing is expected to take place, that is on August 23, the speed will be reduced to a fixed, a rate at which the soft landing is supposed to take place. So definitely, this is a very crucial process that we're looking at for the past, for the past 1 day, and it's going to continue for the next 4 days until the soft landing will happen on August 23.
Absolutely, Dharani. Thank you for joining us with all those details. We shall leave it at that for the moment. And I'm also joined by our guest this afternoon. I beg your pardon, where I'm joined by Dr. Surendra Pal, who is a former senior advisor of the Satellite Navigation ISRO. Dr. Pal, good evening. Thank you for joining us here at Mirror Now. What we are given to understand that the landing module has successfully undergone a deboosting operation, and its orbit strength has now been reduced to 113 kilometers and 157 kilometers. And the second boosting is expected now on 28th August. So this is a massive feat for the ISRO on the Chandrayaan 3's mission. Two very important milestones has been crossed.
This is one of the
steps, to understand is that the failed Chandrayaan 2 mission orbiter is going to be communication fulcrum for ISRO's Chandrayaan 3 landing mission.
Yes, this is an important activity which ISRO has planned. In this particular today, not only the deboosting, we also reduced the, we checked the thrusters. There are 4 thrusters, 2 thrusters must have been fired. So, and also we must have checked the slewing is, controlling the fuel and the thrust. Now, what must have done is retro rockets must have been fired at the apogee. So apogee from 164 kilometers, it has come down to the 157 kilometers or so. So we have to reduce the perigee. So perigee has come to 113 to 111 kilometers. Exact things they will tell. So this is one thing. So in this thing, the instrument, all the sensors have been checked. Even the rockets which were not fired earlier, and they had almost 40 days, some sort of sleeping, nothing was done. Those things have been fired. All the sensors have been checked. Cameras have been checked today, and you are seeing the good pictures. So it's an important step which was done. We have reached one milestone. Second milestone will be on 20th, when the perigee will be reduced to 30 kilometers. And apogee will be at around retrograde fashion at the apogee to reduce the perigee. So sensors are there, cameras are there, and taking the pictures, we find out the velocity. There's a laser gyro in that one. The star sensor is there. All those things have been checked in this particular way, and, and it's an important milestone. And we have to go through all these milestones. I cannot say which is more important, which is less important. In space technology, everything is important. Thank you.
Absolutely, Mr. Pal. Thank you for joining us with all those details, but also take us through how the failed orbiter of the Chandrayaan-2 mission is going to be the communication fulcrum for Chandrayaan-3 now.
Yes, it's working wonderfully well. We have got 8 experiments from the Chandrayaan-2 orbiter, and the communication between the lander, Vikram, of Chandrayaan-3 has got a communication directly with Earth, also with the orbiter 2. And finally, when it lands, it will have the communication with the orbiter 2, as well as it can have communication directly with the ground. So we have got a redundancy in communication also. Like redundancy in the thrusters, redundancy in the algorithm, redundancy, hardware redundancy in the, attitude measurements, like we have got laser gyro. We also have got a star sensor, and also we can compare the, our speed and find out the speed with the 2 pictures which were taken by the cameras. So it's a complex system, and all those systems are fed properly into the proper onboard processors, and things are done, and algorithms were checked. Now in this one also algorithms must have been checked properly, and it's hopeful that we will land properly on the South Pole. Thank you.
Absolutely. All eyes are going to be set on 23rd August now, when the soft landing at the South Pole of Moon is going to be attended by Chandrayaan-3, the major mission for which everybody has been waiting for. But Dr. Pal, take us also through, is there any other area of concern before the soft landing is going to be explored by Chandrayaan-3, and also the significance of the landing at the South Pole at Moon?
You see, first of all, let me take you back to the Chandrayaan-2. Whatsoever our simulations and studies showed, what were the problems with Chandrayaan-2? Like we had a 5 rocket engines or thrusters, what we call it. We reduced one thruster. The slew rate, which controls the thrusting when the fuel inside the engines, that has been controlled, and extra sensors have been attached to the lander, and so those things have been taken care. Extra fuel has been put. Actually, this what we thought must have caused a failure to the Chandrayaan-2. All those things have been taken care. There's one extra thing has been added to it. Laser velocity Doppler measurement thing. And also there is a hazard monitoring cameras. These were not there in the Chandrayaan-2. So with that thing, the Chandrayaan-3 or land Vikram, what I must call it Vikram now, because not Chandrayaan-3 is a total system. So Vikram, when it hovers over the targeted place, if it's not able to find out there, by the camera, etc., and if they say there is it's not a proper place, then it can hover, it can go to another place. And landing place is 2.5 kilometers by 4 kilometers, where in Chandrayaan-2 it was 5 kilometers by 5 kilometers. And there the thrusters algorithm did not take care of the firing of the thrusters. All those things ISRO has taken care into this time. And I'm quite sure, because of the multiple sensors, the algorithms have been changed, and there is a redundancy in the software, the hardware will be able to land properly on the targeted place, and if not on the targeted place, nearby place, because it has got capability of powering. So
absolutely. Thank you so much, Dr. Pal, for taking our time and joining us over here on India's moon mission, as we discuss how Chandrayaan-3 has managed to deboost and come onto a lower orbit.